Hello everyone. In today's video, let us gain some knowledge in respect of alternative dispute resolution system. Okay, so in through this video, I am giving you the basic knowledge in respect of what is included in alternative dispute resolution methods, you can say. So definitely this is one of the important part under the syllabus of your LLB course, that is this particular subject is the part of syllabus of last year of LLB. Now let us see what is mean by alternative dispute resolution. In short, it is called as ADR. ओके सो ये पर्टिकुलर वीडियो में मैं आपके साथ थोड़ा नॉलेज शेयर करना चाहती हूँ अल्टरनेटिव डिस्प्यूट रेजोल्यूशन सिस्टम के बारे में, which is definitely as an alternative recourse to litigation. Okay, so let us see what is mean by ADR. Now as everyone knows that Indian judiciary is one of the oldest judicial system, and definitely it is a world renowned fact that nowadays it is also well known that Indian judiciary is बिकमिंग इनएफिशिएंट टू डील विथ पेंडिंग केसेस. रादर बहुत सारे केसेस हैं जो काफ़ी हद तक बहुत सारे कोर्ट्स में पेंडिंग है, जो अनसेटल्ड केसेस है, लॉन्ग अनसेटल्ड केसेस है जो इंडियन कोर्ट्स में पेंडिंग है. सो while looking this particular scenario, there is a need for to deal with this particular situation, and so alternative dispute resolution can be helpful mechanism as it resolves conflict in peaceful manner and where the outcome is accepted by both the parties, and it is much efficient, much cost effective system which resolves the matter in less time and gives desired results also. So ये जो alternative dispute resolution mechanism ये definitely बहुत helpful है, बहुत cheap remedy provide करता है, fast remedy provide करता है और results भी अच्छे देता है कम समय में. So this is what we can say as the mechanism which is capable of providing a substitute to the conventional methods of resolving dispute. जो traditional methods है वो तो है ही, जो matters कोर्ट में पेंडिंग रहते हैं, सिविल मैटर्स हो, क्रिमिनल मैटर्स हो, इंडस्ट्रियल मैटर्स हो, कमर्शियल मैटर्स हो या फैमिली मैटर्स हो, ये तो पेंडिंग बहुत है इंडियन कोर्ट्स में. सो कन्वेंशनल मेथड्स ऑफ रिजॉल्विंग डिस्प्यूट जो है उसके लिए ये अल्टरनेटिव डिस्प्यूट रेजोल्यूशन सिस्टम डेफिनेटली अच्छा सब्सटीट्यूट है, ऐसा हम कह सकते हैं, बिकॉज इट ऑफर्स टू रिजॉल्व ऑल टाइप्स ऑफ मैटर्स इंक्लूडिंग civil, commercial, industrial, etc. So where people are not being able to start any type of negotiation and definitely reach the settlement. जनरली ये जो एडीआर सिस्टम है ये न्यूट्रल थर्ड पार्टी यहाँ पे इंट्रोड्यूस की गई है जो हेल्प करती है टू रिजॉल्व द डिस्प्यूट बिटवीन द पार्टीज, टू रिजॉल्व द डिफरेंसेस बिटवीन द पार्टीज बाय डिस्कसिंग, बाय कम्युनिकेटिंग, by following various methods which are given under this particular alternative dispute resolution system. And basically it is a method which enables individuals also and group also to maintain cooperation, to maintain healthy environment, to maintain social order, and it also provides the opportunity to reduce the hostility. Okay, so now let us see what is the importance of ADR, that is alternative dispute resolution system, in India. So in India, as I already discussed, that the courts are overburdening, and so there is necessity to provide the mechanism which provides scientifically developed techniques by various methods or modes of settlement that includes arbitration, conciliation, mediation, negotiation, and obviously lok adalat. So these are the methods which are the part of alternative dispute resolution system, and which means self counseling between the parties and to help them in resolving their dispute with cheaper remedy and with less time consuming uh, methods. Okay, so ADR is also, we can say that under article 14 and 21 of constitutions, which gives the equality before law and right to life and personal liberty. So this particular ADR system is also connected with these fundamental rights under constitution. So ADR's basic motive or basic aim is to provide the justice, a cheaper remedy, fast remedy, and with maintaining the integrity and hostility in the society. Definitely we can say that it also we can say strive to achieve equal justice and free legal aid, which is provided under constitution, also under article 39 of constitution, which is related with डायरेक्टिव प्रिंसिपल्स ऑफ स्टेट पॉलिसी. सो ये जो ADR है, इसका इम्पोर्टेंस भारत में ऐसा है कि जो मैंने पहले डिस्कस किया कि हमारे कोर्ट्स ओवरबर्डनिंग है और वहाँ पे ज़रूरत है कि कोई अल्टरनेटिव रेमेडी अवेलेबल हो कि जो लोगों को आसानी से लोग उसको ले सके और आसानी से अपना डिस्प्यूट रिजॉल्व कर सके. और इसके लिए आर्बिट्रेशन, कंसिलिएशन, मीडिएशन, निगोसिएशन एंड लोक अदालत जैसी मेथड्स है, मोड्स है कि जिसका हम उपयोग करके दो पार्टी के जो डिस्प्यूट्स है वो आसानी से हम सेटल कर सके. सो नाउ लेट अस कंटिन्यू again with the ADR, and let us see some of the advantages of this particular ADR system. As I said earlier, following are the some of the advantages we can see one by one. First is it is less time consuming. People resolve their disputes in short period as compared to court ओवरबर्डनिंग होने की वजह से वहाँ पे जस्टिस डिले हो जाता है. तो इसकी वजह से पीपल, जो लोग हैं, वो अपना डिस्प्यूट अगर ADR के सामने रखे तो वो कम समय में उनको रिजल्ट्स मिल सकता है. सेकेंड इज इट इज़ कॉस्ट इफेक्टिव मेथड as it saves lots of money if one undergoes in litigation process. Again वही पॉइंट को पकड़ के हम चले तो कोर्ट में समय ज़्यादा लगता है बिकॉज बहुत सारे केसेस कोर्ट्स में पेंडिंग है, तो प्रोसेस लंबा चलता रहता है. सो ADR में it is basically cost effective because it saves money and saves time also. Third important advantage is it is free from the technicalities of courts. सो यहाँ पे थोड़ा सा इनफॉर्मल वे में जाके डिस्प्यूट रिजॉल्व करने के हो सकता है. जो कोर्ट में वी हैव टू फॉलो सर्टन प्रोसीजर and it is mandatory to follow the procedure of courts. So technicalities alternative dispute resolution system में कम है in comparison with courts. Fourth important advantage is people are definitely free to express themselves. वो अच्छी तरह से खुद को एक्सप्रेस कर सकते हैं, अपनी केसेस अच्छी तरह से बता सकते हैं because there is no fear of courts. कोर्ट में यूजुअली आदमी कहता है कि कोर्ट ना जाना ही बेहतर है, ना जाना ही अच्छा है. तो हियर इन ADR सिस्टम पीपल आर फ्री टू एक्सप्रेस देमसेल्व्स विदाउट एनी फियर ऑफ कोर्ट. Here they can reveal the true facts also without disclosing it to any court. Next advantage is there is always chances of restoring the relationship as it is the peaceful settlement of dispute method. So it discusses the issues resolved together on the same platform. Okay, so this is also one of the advantage. Next advantage is it prevents the conflicts also. It maintains good relationship between parties also as the dispute gets settled amicably and peacefully. And last advantage we can say it preserves the best interest of the parties. So these are some of the advantages of alternative dispute resolution system. Now let us go further and discuss various modes of alternative dispute resolution. As I said earlier, arbitration, mediation, then conciliation and lok adalat, these are the four methods for settlement of disputes. Now we can discuss one by one what are the various modes under alternative dispute resolution system. First mode is arbitration. Now arbitration is the process where parties to that particular agreement or parties to the contract, definitely where there is a arbitration clause, they can avail this particular arbitration or their dispute get resolved by the settlement where there is a arbitration clause. So arbitration basically arbitration clause basically means the clause that mention the course of action also, the language also, number of arbitrator also, and what is the legal procedure to be followed in respect of arbitration. So through arbitration agreement, the dispute gets resolved between the parties, and it is called as, the decision given by the court is called as award. So in courts we can say judgment is passed by the court or order is passed by the court, while under arbitration it is called as award. So the object of the arbitration is basically to obtain fair settlement of dispute outside the court without unnecessary delay and in less which is definitely less expensive. So here settlement of claim is definitely a written document which is filed in the arbitral court, arbitral tribunal, and whereby both the parties has right to state the facts or describe their facts to support their case, and they have to claim the relief. So application is filed by the parties, aggrieved parties, and chance or fair chance is given to both the parties, and the decision which is passed by the court is called, arbitral tribunal is called by award, and this particular award definitely binding on the parties. So this is the first method under alternative dispute resolution system. Now second method is mediation. Now mediation is that where a third party definitely assist two or more disputing parties to come to a proper conclusion, definitely amicably. So it is a very easy method, and as the name itself is very clear that third person, third party or neutral party we can say, who doesn't have any personal interest in that particular matter, get involved himself and resolve the dispute between the parties amicably. So here the role of mediator is to reach the parties to the conclusion and to make the settlement of their dispute. So one of the important point here also is that mediator doesn't impose his views or his decisions to come to a conclusion between the parties or to come to a settlement. So role of mediator is definitely to settle the dispute, but his personal interest must not be there. So this is the second method under alternative dispute resolution system. So now third method is conciliation. Conciliation definitely is also the form of arbitration, but it is less formal in nature. So what is the process in conciliation? As it is somewhat related with mediation also, here the process of it is definitely a process of felicitating and amicable resolution between the parties again, whereby the parties to that particular dispute use a person, separate person who is called as conciliator, who definitely meet with the parties separately and to settle their dispute. So conciliator definitely resolve dispute the parties by improving the communication between them, by interpreting their issue to resolve their issue and to negotiate and to settle the dispute between them. So definitely it is not by force, but the intention is to resolve the dispute amicably. So it is somewhat different from arbitration, we can say. Now, last and also important method under alternative dispute resolution is Lok Adalat. Now, what is Lok Adalat? It is also called as People's Court, whereby there is a it is presided over by the judicial officer also, and social activists, and also members from legal profession, that is advocates. They are, this is the joint sitting, and the dispute is again resolved amicably. Here we can say there is a National Legal Service Authority along with the other legal services institutions which work to resolve the dispute, definitely conducts the Lok Adalats on regular intervals in every court, right? So any case which is pending in regular courts, or any dispute which has to be resolved, then it can be referred to Lok Adalat and it gets settled, as there are no court fees and no rigid procedure to be followed, and the process is also fast. So these matters are referred to Lok Adalat and they are get settled in what we can say fast process. So this is also one of the important method to be followed under alternative dispute resolution system. So here parties definitely get directly interacted between with the judges, or with the forum, or with the sittings of the judicial officers, then social activists and members of legal profession also. They get direct interaction with these people, and definitely it is depending upon the parties to agree with the circumstances, or with the conditions, and if both parties are satisfied, then the matter gets settled in Lok Adalat. So these are the four methods under alternative dispute resolution system: arbitration, conciliation, mediation, and Lok Adalat. So through this video, I have given the basic information in respect of alternative dispute resolution system.